another project. We're just going to do a drive-by. This is a fully built development.
We're a little ways out. I'll let you guys talk or get back to Jason.
One of the things that they did a really good job of explaining to us today were the delays that builders encounter with permitting processes and everything that they do prior to being able to start building. And that ends up taking a lot of time, and time is money. So it ends up driving up the price of housing for those home buyers that want to get into home ownership.
Issues that I've been hearing for a long time are still prevalent, and it is something that we really, as a community, really need to double down on to find solutions for.
So what was reinforced today about some of the major challenges that are facing builders to bring housing online at an affordable price really is about the time it takes from start to finish to doing a housing development project. So the longer a builder has to wait to get a permit or different decision points along the regulatory process, that's time that is just sitting, and the cost of doing that business doesn't go down. It only continues to escalate.
One of the great things I learned about home building today that I didn't necessarily know about beforehand was how the regulations were really constraining a lot of the opportunity for building density within certain areas of our county. I had a great time on this tour. It was really fun to be able to listen to some of the other perspectives other cities and the county had when it came to housing. It was also really cool to be able to look at different types of housing that was out there and what is possible within our area.
One of the biggest challenges that we heard today loud and clear from builders was that utilities and infrastructure is such a huge piece of the puzzle of getting the price per unit down. And it really tremendously increases the cost per unit when even when you're developing at scale. And so one of the things that I think we can do as government or public officials to help that is figure out how we either, if we're not bringing down requirements, how we can figure out how to fund some of these options, especially for those who are building the things that we most need in our communities.
That took us 14 months to get the class hearing, and then another 18 months to get final engineering approval. So when we're talking about added costs, that's almost 3 years of interest carry added to.
Well, at the end of the day, it's really about a cultural shift to ensuring that the partnership between the private industry and the private development community and the local government is one that we have to work together as we attempt to reach, our hundreds of thousands of new units across our region, those housing targets. It's going to take that real collaborative nature and a culture of how do we get to yes when it comes to building that housing and helping to build that housing at an affordable price point for our buyers and our renters. That's what I look at as what can our cities and our county do to help our development community.
As a developer, we get stuck looking across the table thinking you just don't understand. But it's times like this where we can certainly feel there's a conversation happening and definitely understanding being built. And we appreciate all of your efforts here tonight. So thank you, and we have lunch lined up. We'll be back at the office. Thank you all.